Hey guys, up Sander Day. We're going to talk about the content poll that just was released today, the number six. Before I do that, I just want to mention a lot of people don't know about these developer blogs on the actual RuneScape website, and I don't really read the ones from the main game, but there is a lot of them for Old School RuneScape, and they basically talk about how they're making new stuff for the game and everything. In this case the Nightmare Zone. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. They show pictures of it. They show how they're kind of working around obstacles to develop it with very limited kind of ability to do so. I thought this was kind of funny. The area where they actually want to make the new mini game. There's a cow right north of which is just hanging around there. And because they don't have a map editor, they actually just can't remove the cow. So, like in the waiting room for the new mini game when it comes out, the cow is just gonna be wandering around. They have no idea how they can remove that, so they're just gonna leave it there. And I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, moving on. I'll link this in the description. We have the content poll, and what's also good about these developer blogs, they tell you what's going to be in the next poll. All this stuff, I was reading through it yesterday, is in the new poll now. So I don't know, it's worth reading. So number one, I already read. In Castle Wars, if you present Lanthus with a device from Ava, he will have you basically get to have the backpack effect in the game where it picks up your arrows. This was a big problem with Castle Wars for years. Like no one wanted to ever use range in Castle Wars because you lose so many bolts or arrows. So I think a big yes to that one. That was much needed update like 2 years ago, and I think we definitely needed to know 7. This one's kind of weird. In Castle Wars Altar, a lot of people don't know how to spell altar, by the way. It's with two A's, not an E. An altar will be added to the respawn rooms that will recharge your prayer more slowly than normal altars. I'm going to think about that one for the next minute because that's very strange because I don't know if they have that in EOC now, but they don't have that. They've never had that in Castle Wars, not even like in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. They never had an altar anywhere in Castle Wars, so that's kind of a weird thing. I'll think about that. Castle Wars have a burn and extinguish options to help you set them on fire and put them out more conveniently. I didn't even really know that you could extinguish barricades. Maybe you can get a bucket of water somehow. And yeah, I guess, I play Castle Wars every now and then, and it's kind of annoying when you're like getting piled by 10 people to have to go find the tinderbox and click on the barricade. So yeah, I'll reluctantly vote yes on that. I'm like 50-50 on that, but I'm leaning towards yeah. Players will be able to pay an in-game character to switch their respawn point to Edgeville. This one I was thinking about a long time too, and I'm really not fully decided. The thing is that the main reason this would be good is because you'd be near a bank and you could get your untradables back really quickly. But some of the fun things about the game is getting different respawn points. There's the Falador respawn point, the Lumbridge one, and the Camelot one. And the hardest one to get, the one that requires the most quests, it requires like 65 defense, is the Camelot one. And I worked a lot on that just specifically to get it. And, it still doesn't take very long to run from Camelot respawn point to the bank to get a glory to Edgeville. It's only like an extra 20 seconds or so. So I'm gonna vote no on that one. I don't know. That feels too much like it was like Bounty Hunter when we were spawning at Edgeville. This one's a major yes. The cannon is so annoying in '07. You have to like click like 30 times to set it up, and you never know when it decays. You just have to kind of guess, other than the very small warning message you get. And hopefully they can fix the thing where it constantly will spam your chat with "you're already in combat." So yeah, definitely for that one. This one's kind of interesting. A merchant will stand near the respawn points offering to sell you certain untradeable items that otherwise come from inconvenient places. Initially, these items would be the Ectophile, the Major Arena Capes, Prayer Books, which I guess would be the like unholy book, not the like poison prayer book. Karamja Gloves, the Ghostly Robe Set, Lunar Kit, Barrel Chest Anchor, Boots of Lightness, and the Cape of Legends. That's a tough one. It just seems too weird having that in the game. Like it's almost like a private server where Like you go to Edgeville and you can buy like a fire cape from like some NPC. So I don't actually like that. I know this is gonna be controversial, my votes here, but I don't know. I'm leaning towards keeping the game kind of like it was in '07. Um, this one, it's just strange. I guess it's okay because it charges your prayer more, so I'm gonna vote yes on that. It's not like I'm making the decision here. It's everyone who plays the game and votes in this poll. And this one, yeah, I don't have too much of a problem voting yes for that one. So after a good 5 minutes of thought and reading these out to you guys, I'm gonna cast my ballot here. Let's see the results. All right, so this is a big yes. People do want the ammo saving effect. There's really no reason not to want that. So we're definitely going. Looks like the altars. I mean, it's still fairly new. I mean, but these polls tend to not swing very much. I mean, once like they've been out for like 5, 6 hours, usually you can tell what's going to win and what's not going to win. So we're going to get the altars. Looks pretty secure. The barricades, burn and extinguish, looks like that we're getting. The in-game character to switch their spawn point to Edge, well, that is very popular. Now, as I mentioned, it's a big thing with untradables. What I would instead be in favor of is just when you die, you keep your untradables. That would be great if you could just not, like, if you're in the wilderness and you die with a fire cape, and instead of having to run back and pick it up and getting like barrage and shit, it'd be nice if you could just simply like have it in your inventory so you wouldn't have to worry, because it actually does take a lot of time. Like if you're going PKing like all day, you're gonna be running back and forth, and God forbid you get a random event, which could still happen with this. So yeah, it looks like people want that. Multi-cannon, big thing for Slayer. People definitely want it, and people do want these untradeable items back. I mean, I guess I don't know why I really, like I said, it just kind of feels weird having an NPC at, right at the respawn points that sells you a barrel chest anchor or an ecto file. Um, at the same time, it is a little bit more convenient, but convenient isn't always the best. It's kind of weird. It's not like you just get these items for free, though, to be fair. I mean, you still have to go do the quest. It's not like the merchant is going to sell you the ecto file. If he was selling fire capes and fighter torsos and rune defenders, that would be, I think people would definitely feel differently on that. So it looks like pretty much every single one of these is going to pass, which is fine. I mean, most of them are good. And the ones I voted no on, it was, I'm still kind of torn about, but I was leaning towards no or leaning towards yes for some of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So as I mentioned, guys, go vote in the poll, no matter what your opinion is on any of these. It's really interesting. I like this whole poll system, how we get to vote and shit, and it does kind of provide a little bit of new content, which is fun. And I definitely recommend you check this out. It's kind of funny seeing, if you look at, I don't know why these pictures look so resolution until you actually click on them, but you can see a little bit of the new mini game in progress. I think they just took that NPC exactly from Lunar Isle. They said that, but they didn't. They said it was based on Lunar. I think they just took the banker or something and then copied him. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, click like on this video, and leave your thoughts. The most fun part about making YouTube videos is just reading the comments. So I do want to hear you guys' thoughts on this, especially the guy standing at Edgeville selling untradeable stuff, and also the respawn at Edgeville. Maybe I'm missing some major factor to that, and you guys can let me in on it. And the final thing is join Andrew AJT62 friends chat on EOC, or it's clan chat on 07. Either one you play, and that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good time in 07. Next video, we got plenty of things to talk about. I found a skeleton outfit completely randomly while on a very weird Slayer test. See you guys soon, and see you in the next video.